Easy three-digit multiplication. There's several different shortcuts that can be used when doing three-digit multiplication. But here's the easiest that I've found, okay? This is a shortcut that can be used with two-digit numbers, and with playing with the numbers a little bit, I realized that it could also be done using three-digit numbers, which of course makes the trick that much more impressive. So let's go through it. Let's say, for example, you are given a three-digit number, okay? Now you're going to ask them to choose any three-digit number they want with a middle digit of 5, and that's the key. Okay, you're forcing them to have a 5 in the center. So let's say, for example, they give us the number 358. Okay, you will then say, I'm going to take your three-digit number and I'm going to multiply it by another three-digit number. You multiply it by 352, and instantly you give the answer 126,016. So how is that possible that you could multiply those two numbers together so quickly? Well, there's a few things that are going on here, okay? One is that the two numbers obviously are very similar, aren't they? Okay? More specifically, the first digit of the number they gave us, 3, is the same as the first digit of the number we gave them, okay? Or the number that we multiplied their number by, okay? Also, we told them that their middle digit had to be a 5, and the middle digit of our number is a 5. Okay? And there's one last thing that's important. The last two digits, in this case 8 and 2, add up to 10. Okay? Also, the middle digits add up to 10, 5 and 5. That's the key. Okay? So let's break this down and show you where this total of 126,016 is coming from, okay? The trick, as I mentioned, even though we're doing it with three-digit numbers, can be done with just two-digit numbers, okay? And you'll see that here in the explanation. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do 35 times 35, okay? 35 times 35. As you can see from the example here, notice what's changed. In order to do 35 times 35, all you have to do is change the top digit, 3, to a 4, okay? Or increase it by 1, okay? So if it was 85 times 85, you would change the 8 to a 9, okay? Now you're not changing both digits. Notice I only changed one of the 3's to a 4. Okay? Once I've done that, now all I have to do in my head is multiply 4 times 3, which of course gives us 12, and then multiply the last two digits together. 5 times 5 gives me 25. And that would be the answer to 35 times 35. Okay? Now, in this case, I am, if you're familiar with math terminology, I'm actually squaring the number 35, right? Because I'm multiplying it by itself. But it works even if you're not squaring a number. So take this example. Let's say it was 37 times 33. Would my shortcut still work? Yes, it would. Notice the first digit is still the same, 3 and 3. Okay? And the last two digits still add up to 10. So whether it's 5 plus 5 giving us 10 or 7 plus 3 giving us 10, the shortcut would still work. So let's solve this. What do I have to do? Well, once again, I have to bump up the 3 to a 4. And now I multiplied the first digit times the first digit. 4 times 3 would give me 12. Now I just multiply the last digits together. 7 times 3 gives me 21. So 37 times 33 is 1,221. All right, so let's come back over here. We've multiplied the first two digits of 358 times 352. Okay? 35 times 35, we said, is 1225. Okay? But we're not quite done yet. Remember that the last digits also add up to 10, 8 and 2, which means we can do this shortcut again, and we have to do it again. So in the case of 35 times 35, I need to bump up one of these 5s to a 6. So in effect, I really need to do 36 times 35. Well, what's an easy way to do that? Well, 36 times 35 is the same as 35 times 35 plus another 35, because that 6 means we need one more 35. So in my head, I have 1225. Now I'm going to add to it another 35. So what's 1225 plus 35? Well, the 12 I just bring down. I don't have to do anything there. 25 plus 35 gives me 60. Okay? Now I take 1260 and I bring it over, and that's the first 4 digits of my final answer. And now, last but not least, I multiply the last digits together. 8 times 2 gives me 16. That gives me 126016, which is also known as 126,016. And that's all there is to it. Okay? So again, you get to use the shortcut twice, and that's what makes the mental calculation that much faster and that much easier. So I hope that's helpful and that you have fun performing that, and good luck with it. Any questions, go ahead and just put them in the comment section.